Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using Raleigh Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck for our message today. As usual, I'll pull 3 cards and I'll also read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose a card from the Archangel's deck as well. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective. There we have 1, 2, these 2 want to come out. So there we have 4 cards. So the first card, we have the water, element of water, the element of air, and the element of fire. So this is the only one that's missing is the earth. So it's a time to ground, really ground. Things are happening in the outside world that are causing us to want to move away, shy away from what is happening. There's fear. This card is one of, there's so much going on, we don't know which direction to take, so it can cause procrastination. All those lights there are shining, and whichever colour stands out to you, that is the chakra that is the block where the healing needs to be focused upon. So things are happening in the outside world, and when we come through and we're saying be positive, it's not that we ignore everything that's going on. We're fully aware of everything, all the suffering, everything that is happening, but we're also aware of the energy we are emitting. So if we emit anger and frustration, sadness, fear, we are actually feeding the lower dimension. We are entangling in it, feeding it, plugging back into it. When we come into this moment and send love and peace to everyone who is suffering in silence, suffering because they're having to make choices that really they don't want to make. There's so much going on. I could go on and on. And when we're saying stay positive, it's not that there's no care there. We still love. We still love more than ever, because two energies, two emotions, two things can't fit in our hearts. We can't hold sadness and anger and love. They'll just contract. So when we fill our heart with love, because this is what we are moving into, when we fill our heart with love and allow our heart to open and send that love into the world, into every single person that is going through the challenges. So we are sending that help there. And there was a study done in HeartMath University, and they sat 2 people back to back and they monitored the heart and the brain waves, and they asked one person to focus on gratitude, and their heart rate and their brain waves became in sync with that beautiful energy, and they started to emit that energy. And the person that was sat back to back at the other side of the room, their heart and their brain waves became in sync with the person that was emitting the gratitude. That's how powerful we are. when we go into the fear of everything, that's what we emit and that's what we're sending out. Part of our ascension is holding strong in our light, sending love to all those areas in the world that are being forced and treated in the most challenging ways. So as we sit and we start to all come together, every single person comes together and starts to emit that energy. Ripple by ripple, that will find that person, that will find that country, that will start to change things. If we are in this place of turbulence, we'll carry on feeling we're not sure what to do. We're in a place of confusion. There's so much going on. So for today, it's a very powerful day. I can feel the energy. So open your heart, listen to beautiful music that really helps you to relax, clearing your mind and allowing your heart to open and allowing the divine to come through into our reality and into everyone who needs the light, who needs the protection. We have tried every way, and as we dip in anger or whatever, with conflicts within the family, the community, or wherever it is, when we dip and we go into that conflict, we start to plug back in. We're unplugging, and as we unplug, it can cause some reactions, and it's how we respond to those reactions. Just come back, let everything carry on around. Don't get drawn in. Sit and send your light into every area of the world, into every person that is going through challenges. And as we do that, we start to move forward. So this is a card of saying too much going on. All our emotions are coming to the surface. We are going through past life memory at this time of things going through same situations. And now we're holding our light this time. We're staying strong in our light. And we're staying strong in love. It's not that we ignore, we don't. We're just fully aware of the energy that we are sending into those areas and sending to those people, whether they're in our family, whether they're in our community, whether it's our friends or the other side of the world. We come in and we're standing strong in that light, and as we stand strong in light, it shifts us, it moves us, and it brings us into alignment with our soul purpose, our journey. And then we have the Queen of Water. So 2 water cards here, so emotions, and the Queen of Water is just saying, check on your emotions. This is a time of really opening up spiritually as we come back into the awareness of where we're placing our energy and into our spiritual gifts and our intuition. Things start to change beautifully, and this is the Queen of Cups. She's so spiritual, she's so connected, and she has that water around her that is nice and calm, and knows that when she is in that calm state, when she is in that calm essence of not getting upset by other people's behaviours, she can work miracles. And we know that now. We fully know that now. We know we are our co-creators, and as we focus on love, it doesn't just come into our lives, it comes into our reality and touches everyone else. This is coming into alignment with our spiritual gifts and allowing the divine to work through us, bringing those messages that people need to hear, the words of light, the language of light that is going to uplift everyone we speak to, coming into alignment, being aware of our emotions, knowing that we are shifting lifetimes of emotional memory at this time, and to be gentle with ourselves. We're doing lots of work on the astral plane while we're sleeping, so we're really hard at work at this time. So make sure you rest, make sure that you are drinking lots of water at this time, nice clear water, bottled water. Just make sure the water is clear and cleansed. And as you drink the water in, water holds memory. Send that memory in of healing. Send that memory in, the water of love. As we love water, we become healthy. When we don't have a nice relationship with water, we become ill. So look at water, it holds memory, and we are such a big part of water, 75 to 80% water. So as we are drinking that water, we're changing the memory within us, and we are bringing that healing in. So treat your water with respect. Place it in around crystals, place it in the moon. Really do a ritual with your water, and it will repay you with beautiful health and clarity. And then as we come through, we have two aces that came out together. The ace of air, which is the energy. So if we're a little bit not sure of what we're meant to be doing, and we're clearing away all that confusion, then we open up to these beautiful ideas, these gifts from God drop into our minds. Beautiful ideas that are actually not just for ourselves, but for everyone. We help everyone. So these ideas come in and they create an upliftment, and we start to really walk our path, being mindful of where we are placing our thoughts and how we're thinking. And as we come into alignment to open up for these divine messages and ideas that come in, that are part of our soul path, we then tap into the passion of them. There is so much power in love. Not power as we overpower anyone, but power that we love everyone, and that fuels that inner light within us, and then we start to build in light, and this passion comes. And this is a beautiful card. These two are beautiful cards of things coming in, opportunities coming in. Don't get frustrated if you're still not sure of which direction you're going or you want to go into. Just sit, reevaluate, fine tune, become that light, and allow everything else to dissolve. And then these ideas start coming in, and we are so guided, clearly guided. And we have the Queen of Water as well, opening our intuition. So whatever is going on around the world, sit in light, sit in love, sit in peace. And if however it is affecting us, step out of the fear, because we plug in. Step out and sit in light, and allow the light to dissolve any fears that are coming to the surface, any conflicts that are coming to the surface. Things are changing, and sometimes when things are changing, there is some drama, or there's some kickback of energy, and if we resist it and push it back, then it's just going to keep on. Just allow the light to dissolve it, and don't push it back. Don't put out any fear, don't put out any frustration or anger. And this is not being weak, this is being really, really strong and holding on to our light. This is strength. Going into everything, it's easy to do that. And our ego will tell us, now we need to do something, we need to shout from the rooftops. We've tried that, we've tried it. Now it's coming in and plugging in to our light. Every single one of us opening up and allowing this new frequencies, this higher frequency to come in and show us the way for our own unique gifts, which are beautiful and will help all humanity. So there we have those 4, and the base of the pack is the 10 of fire. So if you're feeling overburdened, if you don't know which direction to take, if things are really getting on top of you, step back, take a breath, start saying no, start taking some time for yourself. It's important, it's really important. We can't carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. We've got to put it down, because every single person in the world has got their own soul journey to participate in, and nothing we can do we can carry them on our shoulders, but it doesn't change their soul journey. So just put the weight of the world down off your shoulders and just stay in the moment and do what is important for you in this moment. What is your priority in this moment? Whether it is washing the dishes, and do it mindfully. Whether it is walking the pets, do it mindfully. Whatever is your priority at this moment, bring yourself here. This is where your divine essence is. This is where we are changing everything around us. We can't change it in the future. We certainly can't change our past. So put everything down and come into the moment and really get to know who we are and how we're thinking and how we're feeling, and become our own best friends. The way we want to care for everyone else, let's care for ourselves, because then we teach others how to care for themselves. And when we say no, it gives everybody else permission. Oh, it's okay to say no. We're breaking free of lifetimes of conditioning that have kept us stuck. Now we're raising, place it all down, come into the moment, play some beautiful music, something that really opens your heart. Nothing sad or reminds us of anything from the past. Something new, something that you can meditate to, something that calms you down. So there we are. The angels are saying, let it go. We have a divine force that is helping every single one of us, that can shift things far greater than we can. So let's trust and have faith and put down the heaviness of the world. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Again, unity. 2. This is coming together, letting go of any differences. We all have a different way of seeing things. We all have a different perception, and we can project our perception on to someone else without a clue who they are. So this is about realizing what we're doing and coming together, knowing that at the very essence of us, our higher selves are all connected. We're all one. We've just here in this physical body doing our life lessons and serving our karma, and as we go up and talk to all our angels and say, please, to show them how I'm feeling, show them the reality of who I am. We don't have to speak, because if we're speaking from an emotion, then that we're just going to project it, and it's just going to keep coming backwards and forwards. Talk to everybody's angel. If you're in conflict, talk to them. Ask their angels to let them know how much we love them, and that will start to filter through the spiritual band into the mental band, into the emotions, and into the physical, helping to heal. We can do it beautifully that way. Beautiful healing for relationships, for any situation in our lives. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Take some time out and really just do a body scan. See how you're feeling. See how you're thinking. Drink some water and bring yourself back. Ground. We didn't get any earth cards today, so it's important that we keep grounding this light, anchoring this light. We're right in the eclipse season. We're coming up to a solar eclipse on the 4th of December, so we're doing lots of shifting. So anchoring the light, dissolving anything that's not light, and that is the most beautiful thing that we can do. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.